going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's been a very long time. We have quite a few projects in the making right now, being the Camaro and this in our lives. So let's jump right into this. So this is my 2006 Cobalt SS. It's an LSJ car, so it is supercharged. Does not have the LNF turbo. That came in the later years, and they were more cooler, but we're not going to talk about that. So it is a 2.0 with a 5-speed transmission. As you guys know about these, even the base models came stick, and then they came with a 2.4. But yeah, who wants a base model Cobalt? Nobody. Maybe your sister driving it in high school or middle school, but pretty clean car. I traded the Jetta that I bought off Dax for this. 170k miles, however, completely no issues at all. And the only cosmetic issue is obviously the clear coat's fading. Adam Speck, if you're watching this, I want this thing fixed, brother. Now, taking a look underneath this car, you can see honestly how clean it really is. So it's got like maybe a tiny bit of surface rust, but nothing pitted or nothing through. So mostly cosmetic stuff. Let's talk about the engine a little bit more in depth. All right, so moving on to the engine. Supercharged 2.0, M62 Eaton baby blower. Not really much to be had there, but we love it. So these things were rated at about 205 horsepower at the crank, but they were a little bit underrated. I'm assuming for insurance purposes, but whatever. So the current mods that it's done to this thing is it's got a 3.0 pulley from ZZP. It's got the ZZP adjustable tensioner, and it's got the ZZP mid-length header and a 3-inch cat back with the catless downpipe, or it's either a high flow. I forget. It's been a while. We got the ZZP wheel well cold air intake, which is also ran down through this fog light opening. So yes, I got my wheel liners in, so no, it's not going to get a wet map. I drove it in the rain and it's fine. It's got 42-pound injectors and a stage 1 PCM from ZZP. It's tuned on 93, so it only takes the expensive stuff. So that's about it with this thing. It is a pretty solid runner, I will say that. It's not anything too crazy fast, but it's enough to put you back in your seat and have a good weekend. Pretty decent interior for an old girl, you know. We got short throw shifter, and comes with the factory boost gauge, all that stuff, the red and black interior, yada yada. Nothing too crazy. But I mean, everything works for the most part. The seat has a little rip, but oh wow. Why don't we just fire this thing up for you fellas?
What do you think there, partner?
I like the car, but it has to be faster. It always does. So how about we show you what it's got? Hop in. Never gets old. So she drives pretty smooth, and she makes cool noises. I'm gonna take her on a little drive for you guys and show you what she's about. As far as like comfortability goes in this car, I don't know, I'm kind of like half and half on it. So the gauge and like steering wheel setup is fine, but the seats are ass. I'm not gonna lie, the seats are terrible. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for it. Like, I just hop in it and go, and it just takes me where I want to go, and it makes cool noises, and everybody else thinks it's cool, so like, why not? Little BMW right here thinks it's cool, so he even smiled. Back roads, 60-mile-an-hour corners, rev matching, boost weather, like, it don't get better than this. But it ain't a 74 Camaro, and it never will be. But it is a Chevy. So plans for the car, I wanted to keep it supercharged, but like, you're pretty limited, especially on like the stock fuel system and cooling system, because that's what these cars have a huge issue with, is keeping IATs down. But ZZP does make a crap ton of mods for cooling, but it's like, you're gonna spend $2K in cooling mods when you can just spend $2,300 and put a Z57 turbo on it, which makes upwards of like 450 wheel if done right. And it's kind of like, that's where I'm at with it. I just don't see it feasible stepping down to such a smaller pulley, getting it in-person tuned for E85, and just monitoring INTs all the time. So I'm probably going to go with the drop-in turbo kit from ZZP. It's like complete bolt-on kit for like $1,800 gets you the KO4, which is essentially the LNF turbo kit, which came on the LNF cars factory, which they do make good power. They make maxed out at like 340 wheel. So I might just go with that and then step up over time. But it's definitely getting a turbo swap. As much as I love the supercharger and the noise and like the instant power, like, I mean, there's no lag. Straight get up and go. But you know, you get a turbo, you get past the turbo lag, and it's just hell's bells. And it's kind of like low-key a sleeper. Like 5th gear, you can just cruise around, and the Mustang comes pulling up to you. You just go straight up into 3rd without rev matching, and he's like, and you can even go into 2nd if you're feeling devious. And then,
yo, chill. Let up, bro.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Thank God I had that clutch ready. Something didn't feel right. I was like, where's 5th at? I floated it up into 3rd and I was like, clutch.
Alright, my turn, baby.
We got this little WRX. We're gonna see if he wants to get his meat spanked around a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, here we go.
There's no way he wants any smoke. Bye. About that.
Oh, I see you, buddy. What's the deal on that? Yeah, what's the deal on that?
Not even a chance. No.
Oh, I got his ass.
Oh, he could have come around us barely, bro. trouble may make it boom. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just a quick little review, little update on what we've been doing. Yes, the Camaro's still in our possession. No, it's not at the scrapyard as talked about 1,000 times. It's just tucked away in hibernation, and it's getting something insane. So we're tired of dealing with this trash can setups. We're tired of getting roasted by Fighter Snox bodies. We're done. We're gonna be the nitrous small block Chevy gang. We're gonna come to a local theater near you and shut it down. Yeah, that's pretty much it with this thing. It's fun, it's reliable, it's quick, and it makes very cool noises. Like, come on, dude. Come on. You're gonna tell me that I'm gonna be flying past you at 40 miles an hour and all you're gonna hear is nothing. You're not gonna hear nothing, okay? So, stay tuned for this. We're gonna be putting a huge 90mm turbo right here. I'm gonna take a hole saw and then put it there. Do all that good stuff. You know what I mean. You know what's going down here. Rust Belt Builds. Like, follow, subscribe, share, mow your grass, take out your trash, tell your neighbor about it. I'm done. I'm done.